Hi everyone, it's Steve Field from the Prime Safety Department. Been a couple weeks since we did a video like this. I hope you had an opportunity last week to see our safety video. We are getting ready for winter. You're getting ready for winter. It's important that we have a good winter. Last winter was fantastic and I thank you for that, but we need to do that every winter. We want to avoid those multi-vehicle crashes where just one car, one truck after another, boom, boom, boom. How do we do that? We do that with a good, safe speed for the conditions, a speed that's appropriate for your driving ability, increasing our following distance and not being distracted in the cab. So we do all that, we're gonna have another good winter. This week's tape, we're gonna focus on operations a little bit, and I'll tell you, things are good right now. Sometimes it's hard to tell with the media and COVID-19, the election, but just hauling freight right now, this is a great time. And all three of our divisions are going to talk to you about some opportunities we have. And I think it's important to point out, we are talking growth here. We're not talking replacement drivers for folks that are leaving. A lot of companies, that's why they hire so many, because drivers quit. We're very fortunate that we've got a loyal driver base, stay here for years and years and years, and we think that's fantastic. And we've got some good opportunities to grow the company right now in the reefer division, the flatbed division, and the tanker division. Brett's going to talk about some great new opportunities in tanker that we didn't have this time last year, that we didn't have 6 months in Washington State and down in Texas. Some pretty good areas that we haven't recruited from before for the tanker division. So I'm going to let everyone talk and then I'll wrap it up at the end. But I do want to again point out, these are good times. This is a good time to be out on the road moving freight. No one can predict the future, and while I think taking care of our customers right now will guarantee us freight next year, it may not be the selection that we have right now. So let's take advantage of these good opportunities, these good rates, take care of our customers, do it in a safe manner, and hit winter just head on. So I'll talk to you again here in just a little bit. So thank you for tuning in today.
Hi, I'm Robert Lowe, President of Prime Incorporated, and proud to be associated, not just the president, but just to be associated with this company. It's a great company. It's a dream. We're living the American dream right here. Business is good. We're taking advantage of that. Our operations folks are working hard to take care of our customers. And along those lines, we could use a few more drivers, not because we're losing drivers, but because the shippers are giving us the business. They expect us to take care of it. So if you know a good hand out there, maybe one that's been here before, or a good hand for another company, put a good word in for us. Get them over here. There'll be something in it for you. I tell you what, folks, this has been a long spell with this COVID-19 thing. And I know many of you have had struggles with friends or family, and I just want you to know how much I appreciate you being out there. You kept the freight moving. You're doing a fantastic job. You've done it on time, and most importantly, safely. So we owe you a debt of appreciation for that. Keep up the good work, folks. You're knocking it out of the park. Love you. God bless you. Please be safe out there.
Hey, good afternoon from Springfield, Missouri. We're into COVID-19 forever now. It's part of our lives, I guess, until all that changes and we get a vaccine. I just want to take a moment to thank you all very much for all that you're doing for our company. First of all, staying safe, doing a great job, sanitizing and wearing face masks and doing all those things that really matter to stay safe and help our customers and receivers stay safe as well. So thanks very much for that. On the business side, it's just absolutely outstanding. Our percentage on the road from a service perspective and taking care of customers' perspective, we could use another 3 or 4% on the road. I know that you all have really worked your tails off this year, particularly since about March 15th when the COVID situation hit us. So you've been out there a good bit. Well, I'm telling you, it's still a great earning opportunity. We feel like it's going to be over the top through the rest of this year. So please consider staying out as much as you can, and when you get home with your family, enjoy that time, and please be safe with them as well. I want to throw out one other little tidbit, and some of you have probably already hit it, but This winter driving situation is going to be upon us, and we really need you to think in terms of safety. Don't be overconfident. If you get in a position where you don't feel safe, ice or snow or whatever the weather elements might be, you can shut that thing down, get safe, let your fleet manager know, and we'll communicate with the customer. It's extremely important that we also provide safety to the motoring public. We need to protect yourselves and the general public. So please take that in consideration. Don't let it sneak up on you. Don't be overconfident. Like I say, if you don't feel good about where you are, get off, get secure, and let us know that, and we'll figure it out together. I can tell you we don't have a customer that wants to see their freight upside down in the ditch, so protect yourselves. Once again, y'all are doing terrific. We see the earnings week after week being really good, and hopefully you all are feeling the same about what's happening with the business. Rates are moving, demand is up, and we just don't see that changing. So thank you all very much for everything you do. Continue to do it and be safe.
Good afternoon, and my name is Brett Vonwiller. I work up in our tanker division. Wanted to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about what's going on in the tanker world. There is a lot going on, and kind of the theme of today is going to be we all need drivers. We need them in reefer, we need them in flatbed, we need them in tanker, and I wanted to tell you we need them in tanker in a desperate way. We have some new business starting. It starts here in about 2 weeks, and it's Washington, the state of Washington. We've never done business out west. Our business has always been on the east side of the country. We're starting some business out west. It's going to be dedicated regional business. So we're looking for drivers out in Washington. We're also starting some more business down in Texas. We're going to be doing about 50 loads a week in Texas. That'll be running out to the little bit west of Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, and back. So we're needing drivers in Texas. These are places that we don't usually recruit from, so we need to get some drivers in those places as quick as possible. If you know any drivers that have been here at Prime that are safe drivers, please give them a call. Please give them my number, give them your recruiter's number. Let's get them back to work if they're safe drivers. I appreciate what you guys are doing out there. I appreciate the families at home supporting them, and I just want to say thanks to everybody.
Good afternoon, my name is Jim Wilkins. I'm going to be talking to you about the Flatbed Group today. A lot of things to talk about right now. Since this is a safety tape, I want to start out by saying thanks for being safe. Our safety numbers in Flatbed have really improved over the last couple of years, and I attribute that to a lot of hard work from you, a lot of hard work from our safety department, and a lot of hard work from our fleet managers. The second thing I want to talk about has to do with drivers, driver recruiting, driver numbers. Prime is in dire need of some good drivers in every division here at Prime. Flatbed is no exception. Business is very brisk. We brought on a lot of new customers. We have a lot of opportunity. Some of you guys have been here for several years. You recall back in 2017 as things started to ramp up, and then we got into 2018 as they exploded. We're kind of seeing that same phenomenon going on now. So talk to your friends. We have a real need for good drivers in every division at Prime. The third thing I want to talk about, and it also has to do with new drivers, is training and instructing and training. We appreciate what you guys do. We got some of the best instructors and trainers in the business. Here at Prime, we do things right. We used experienced people to train our new people, and those new people end up being good people. Once again, I want to say, please be safe. Thanks for what you do. We appreciate what you do, and have a good day.
Hey everybody, it's Jim Guthrie in the Refrigerated Operations Division. It's been a while. I think it's been a few weeks since we've had a video with operations themes on it, but I wanted to kind of give everybody an update of where we're at. As you know, those in the refrigerated division, I think across all our divisions, business has been extremely busy. It's really picked up. We're seeing just literally unprecedented demand. So now is a great time to make yourself available. Our customers are asking us for help and more help every day. So, everything we can do for our customers right now and through these next few months through the holiday period is going to have a lot to do with how well we do in the first quarter of next year. And it's really important to take care of them now because they need us and they need us badly. And they're asking for help, more help, like I said, every day. So, I know other folks have hit on it, but we need good drivers. If you have some folks that you're acquainted with that need a job, there's never been a better time to drive for Prime. Thank you for all you're doing. You're helping meet the need of customers on a daily basis. Like I said, it's a great time to make yourself available. Start thinking about what you can do to make yourself available as much as possible throughout the next few months and into the holiday season. This year's been crazy. We've got COVID, and we're well into this now, and I think we're closer to the end of it than we are the beginning of it. So that's the good news. But we're going to need all your help throughout the rest of this year. Thank you for all you're doing. Thank you for doing it safely. Thank you for picking them up and delivering them on time. Everybody out there is doing just an incredible job, and extremely proud to be associated with every one of you out there.
Hi, my name is Travis Bacon. I manage the recruiting department here at Prime. So freight has been really hot right now. I'm sure you're all well aware of that. And with that, recruiting has been very busy, and we need our drivers' help there. So we're rolling out an additional referral bonus on top of the referral program we already have in place. Any driver that applies in the month of October and is hired by November 30th, any A-seat experienced driver, I should say, Prime is going to award you an additional $500 bonus. And also these rehires, guys, I know that there's a lot of folks that left Prime for whatever reason, and you have a lot of those friends that maybe you can reach out to and see what their situation is now. I'll encourage you to do that. If we can get them back here too, the rehires will count towards that $500 bonus. So if you know somebody, please have them apply on primeinc.com and make sure they put down your name or driver code, and we'll make sure a recruiter reaches out immediately. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. It's John Abraham. I'm the doctor down at Trinity Healthcare over at the Prime Millennium campus in Springfield, Missouri. Hope everyone's doing well and staying safe out there. Just give you a couple updates as far as COVID goes. Not a whole lot really to talk about, except we are seeing increased numbers continue to go up as colleges opened up in the last 3 to 4 weeks and people started congregating more. So it was expected, and again, we don't get so worked up about the rising numbers. We expect them to rise, and as that goes on, we are going to see more and more immunity develop. The key is we don't want to rise the numbers or have the numbers rise too fast. That's when we have troubles with the health systems being able to take care of their seriously ill people. I know the hospital systems in Springfield here are both pretty full with COVID patients, and they're doing their best to keep up. So, as much as we can do from our end, continue to mask, stay socially distant from one another, take the necessary precautions that we've been talking about for the last several months here. We're coming up on flu season and winter for that matter. With winter, we're going to be doing a lot more indoors, getting a lot more gatherings together, especially with holiday season, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Obviously, if you're sick during those times, probably not the best idea to go to mom's house and have a turkey dinner and give to mom or somebody else and end up having somebody that's at risk contract it and have serious issues with it. But again, practicing the common sense methods that we've talked about with the onset of winter coming up and flu season. Hopefully we'll see decreased number of flu with the increased masking. Speaking of flu, we are going to be, we have already started administering the flu vaccines for drivers. So if you are in the terminal in Springfield, feel free to come on down to clinic and get a flu shot. In-house associates will be have shots brought to the departments. And as far as our off-site associates are working from home, we will be scheduling times for you guys to come in through a drive-through flu shot clinic. Those dates and times will be soon following, probably about the first part of October here, so which we're pretty much already in. So in the next couple of weeks, we should be tackling all of that. News on the COVID vaccine. In all likelihood, we're probably looking at first of the year for any real vaccine to be out there and hopefully at that time available for use. But we'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more about developments out there. Until then, please continue to stay safe, continue to mask, stay socially distant, wash your hands, and by all means, if you have questions, concerns, if you feel like you're ill, don't hesitate to reach out to us. And if we need to get you tested, we're more than happy to do so. Take care. Have a good week. Stay healthy.
As promised, I'm back here at the end. I hope you enjoyed the information. I think it's very positive. I think these are good times. Certainly 2020 has been a challenging year, more challenging from certain aspects than probably any year in our lifetime. The last pandemic was in like 1918, and this has really changed the way society works. One of the speakers said, I think it was Jim Guthrie, we're probably closer to the end than the beginning. I think that's probably true. We certainly hope it is true. We've been doing this now for 8 months. I kind of use Friday the 13th of March as our starting point for all this, because that was the first safety meeting we had to cancel. So we're coming up on 9 full months here of operating differently, having our folks working from home, precautions that you're taking out on the road. It's just been a different year. But I hope from our speakers you'll realize things are not bad. In fact, things are great right now, and this is a good opportunity. All of our customers across all 3 divisions, they trust us. They know if they give a load to Prime, it's going to be picked up on time, it's going to be delivered on time, it's going to be done safely, and in almost all cases without a claim. And that's what they're looking for. No drama, just deliver our freight on time safely. And they know Prime will do that. We can do so much for our customers. That's why they continue giving us more and more freight. Think about what Jim said. We could have hauled another 10,000 loads last week. That's how much freight we're being offered. And hopefully we're picking the best of that freight, offering it to our drivers. We're brokering some. It's all just a big puzzle to keep Prime running. So let's go into this fall season, into the winter season with a positive attitude that this is going to be one of our best falls for hauling freight. Remember, we've got to do it safely. That's always our number one responsibility. As Steve Wutke said, we don't want to hurt anyone on the motoring public, and we certainly don't want you to get hurt out there. We've got mechanisms in place that if you don't feel safe driving, park it, contact your dispatcher. We'll talk to the customer. You are not going to get a service failure for that, and that's the honest truth. And if you feel that you've been dealt a service failure unfairly, talk to your fleet manager, talk to one of the operations supervisors. We want to do the right thing for you. So I'm just going to say, if you have any topics you want us to talk about, be sure to put a comment down below. You might want to go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and if you hit the bell icon, you'll get notifications of when new videos come out. I think this was a good one because it was so upbeat, and while we've had some tough subjects to talk about with COVID-19 this year, it still is a good year. So thank you for everything that you do out there. You truly have made Prime the #1 trucking company out there. You know it, we know it, our customers know it. Please continue to do what you're doing. And as all the speakers said, if you have folks that are at a company where they're not being utilized, they're not being treated fairly, we can probably use them. If they're safe drivers, we can find somewhere for them within our organization. Be sure they put your name down so you can get that new referral bonus if they're an AC. Thank you for everything that you do, and we'll talk to you again on the next video. Thank you.